Hi, Senator Scott Jensen, Carver County State Senator, family doctor. Today I want to talk about this. I doubt that you can read it. And it's no different than real life. This is my fear formula. You can't see it here, and sometimes you can't see it in the news. You can't see it when you're watching someone. You can't see it when it's happening to you. So let me just run through it real quickly. Fear, F-E-A-R, formula, F-O-R-M-U-L-A. It happens. It happens in everyday life, and you need to be aware of it. Because it isn't just politicians that are doing it. It's bureaucrats. It's intellectuals. It's pharmaceutical companies that are out there desperately trying to be the one to go across the goal line with the COVID-19 vaccine. And if a vaccine is made, do you think we can relax and say, oh, hallelujah, we got a safe, effective vaccine that's going to do the job? Well, we don't have that kind of track record, so I think we better stay engaged. We better watch for the fear formula and see what happens. And you know what really troubles me? Is in my own profession, more and more, we're seeing this fear formula come into play. So how does it work? First F stands for, you got to frighten folks. You have to foment fear. You have to somehow get people's attention. Get them just on edge. Then you've got to provide them exaggerated examples. It doesn't matter how extreme they are, just go for it. Then you need to go out and accuse someone. Tell them who to blame. Do it with antagonism and animosity. Be angry. Be on the Senate floor. Rip and tear. That really gets things going. And then finally, you got to repeat it. You've got to recite it. Stoke the fire. Now you've got the basic package established. What happens next? It's the formula. Fabricate fake news. Doesn't matter how far-fetched it is. You say it often enough, it'll become real. Opponents, ostracize them, marginalize them, denigrate them. If someone tries to get in your way, go after them. Anybody tries to create a solution, ridicule it. Ridicule any remedies. I don't care what it is. Ventilator usage, hydroxychloroquine, Zithromax, zinc, ridicule it. Then, this is important, manipulate the messaging. Do whatever you have to do. Take a clip out, add another clip, maybe sprinkle a little salt on it. Then you need to unite the uninitiated, those who haven't been participating. Unite them through groupthink. Make them think that if they don't buy into your narrative, they're just foolish. And then you have to lead late in the game. Don't step forward with any answers because you might be ostracized and picked on. Lead late because he who leads last will often lose least, and his lies will linger the longest. And then lastly, applaud yourself. Applaud all that you did. Run victory laps, even if they're not earned. Proclaim that you've helped rescue a state or rescue a nation, even if the nation is still in the throes of a pandemic, even if a state is in the midst of potential more lockdowns, more contact tracing, more masks, more whatever, more school closures. When you do that, you've got a fear formula. Watch for it. If you see it happening, let your antenna jump out at you. Because if we don't, as a citizenry, recognize this when it happens, we are going to see problems that are manufactured that are far, far more damaging than the initial event itself. The cure will be worse than the virus.